Hi, my name is Nick. I am one of the co-founders of Shogun. We make software for e-commerce companies that helps them build out their online stores and optimize their pages for conversion. And today I'm going to be talking to you about conversion rate optimization, otherwise known as CRO. Now, for many of you, you might have already heard of this before. If you're new to conversion rate optimization, no worries. This video is all about explaining what conversion rate optimization is and talking about some of the things that you can do to prepare your store for running conversion rate optimization tests. All right. So, first of all, what is conversion rate optimization? Sounds very fancy. It's actually very simple. Conversion rate optimization is any change that you make to your online store with the goal of increasing your conversion rate. And that's all that it is. It is something that you should be practicing regardless of the size of your e-commerce company. If you are an enterprise company doing millions and millions in GMV, conversion rate optimization is just as applicable to a solo entrepreneur who is a team of one that is just getting started with their e-commerce website. In this video, we are going to first discuss the metrics that you should focus on for conversion rate optimization. Then we're going to talk a little bit about what you can do to get set up for analytics and also some other useful softwares for gaining insight into your users' behavior. So first, the important metrics. When it comes to CRO, most people focus on one metric, sales. And with good reason, right? Sales is kind of the end goal, of course, for e-commerce companies. They want their website visitors to transact. But sales is not an exclusive conversion rate optimization goal. In fact, there are many other steps to making a sale that can be quite useful as goals. And so let's consider those. Now, one you can probably think of is getting pretty close to a sale, like an add to cart. Add to carts are a great conversion goal because you know that if you're getting people to add products to the cart, you're moving them through your funnel successfully. So I would say that add to carts is a great conversion goal to track. Now, we can also think of goals that might not involve moving to a sale, but instead get you user information. So let's say that you have a first-time visitor to your website. A conversion goal can be to capture their email address so that you can then put that email address in your newsletter list or put it in your email campaign for your nurture stream to drive traffic back to your website to transact at a later time. And some conversion goals actually occur even after a sale is made. A good conversion goal could be something like a social share after someone has already purchased the product. And really any other key performance indicator, KPI, that is important to your business is a great conversion goal. So in short, is sales a good conversion goal and a good metric to focus on? Yes, but is it the only one? No. There are lots of other goals that you can focus on increasing conversion for that are also very important for the health of your business. Okay, so now that you have these goals in mind, you want to make sure that you're set up properly to track these goals. And if you're using an e-commerce platform like Shopify or BigCommerce, they actually have analytics already set up in the platform that you can take a look at. You can track your sales. You can get a lot of information about what's going on in your pages and information about the visitors to your site. However, if you want to take it a step further, I highly recommend checking out Google Analytics. With Google Analytics, you can set custom goals and you can easily measure conversion based on those goals using Google Analytics free software. In addition to that, you can also use Google Analytics to gain a whole bunch of deeper insight on the visitors to your website. And this kind of information includes demographics, where the customers or visitors are located. You can get a better understanding of whether they are return visitors or unique visitors coming to your site for the first time. It also gives you technology insights so you can understand what browser they're using or what device they might be visiting your website on. And you can also get great insight to how they found out about your store. You can take a look at the referral source in Google Analytics and get a good idea of where your traffic is coming from. So very useful. To wrap up that idea, before you start your conversion rate optimization experiments, you want to check that your analytics are appropriately set up to measure your goals, those metrics that we talked about earlier. And you want to be able to use analytics to get deeper insight into who your users are so that you can cater your business, your online store experience to match your users' interests and preferences. All right. So in addition to analytics, there are a few other pieces of software that you should consider when going into these conversion rate optimization experiments. And the first one that I recommend is software for watching recorded sessions of your visitors visiting your site. So you can actually use softwares like FullStory or Inspectlet to either watch live or recorded sessions of real users coming to your website. And this is useful because it can give you a really good sense of if there is an issue with design that is confusing for your visitors, which is causing them to not be able to transact. You can also, of course, recognize any technical issues where they might be clicking on buttons or links that are broken. You can see that by watching these sessions and go ahead and fix those problems to increase your conversion rate. And so again, those softwares that I recommend for watching visitor sessions are FullStory and Inspectlet. In addition to watching recorded sessions, heat mapping and click mapping is also a super useful tool to have on your site. It allows you to see where visitors are spending the most time on the page, as well as engaging with it the most. And FullStory, the one that does really great session recording, also does heat mapping. So you can use FullStory as a great heat mapping solution. And there's another company worth mentioning. They are called Crazy Egg, and they focus specifically on heat mapping. They're kind of the well-known player in that space, and they also do click mapping. So check those out, FullStory and Crazy Egg. All right, I just threw a whole bunch of information at you. We're coming to the end of this video, but this video is actually a part of a series on CRO, on conversion rate optimization. And during the next couple of videos, I am going to be giving you actionable tips that you can use to increase your conversion rate. And I'm going to break it out into different sections. The first video is going to focus on some quick tips and tricks that are either very quick in terms of how you can implement them or very easy to implement. And I will follow up that video with 2 videos specifically focusing on store design and store structure, making sure that your store is built in a way that is optimized for conversion. And I'll finish off the series focusing on the cart. And the cart is very, very important step for conversion. As you can imagine, it's where a lot of drop-off occurs. So we're going to focus on that. And actually after that, I'm going to go ahead and put together a really cool tracking tool that's going to allow you to track the conversion rate optimization experiments that you are running. So if you are interested in learning more, please subscribe to this channel. I'll be posting the videos here. You can also take a look in the video description and you will see a link there that will bring you to a place where you can sign up for our newsletter so you can stay informed on all of the latest tricks and tips and best practices for conversion rate optimization. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch and listen, and see you on the next video.